Greetings YouTube, Sega Zombie here, and wow, my goodness, it's been like another 4 weeks or so since my last video. I've been through the mill, guys, I really have. I've been feeling really sorry for myself, had terrible man flu, been so ill that I've actually had a few days off work. So hence that's why there's been a bit of a drought of videos. I've noticed in general though, not many videos about this time of year. Hopefully they'll pick up soon. I suppose it's just the hangover of Christmas and the like, and you know, life just gets in the way, doesn't it, guys? My throat's still in and out a little, but I think it's improving, it's better. I think we're going to be alright for this video. Now, because I've been at home feeling sorry for myself, licking me wounds, I've been ordering more, guys. I've got quite a bit to go through. We'll speed through some of it. The more interesting stuff we'll focus on a bit more. Got loads to go through. I've written down names because I've left it quite a while since the last retro waffle and pickups video. I've written a little list here to jog this old memory of mine in who I've got what off and what trades I've done. And yeah, we'll kickstart and see how we go, guys. Oh, another point. Oh, I was gutted that I missed Arcade Club. It looked like you all had a brilliant time, those of you that went. Gutted I couldn't make it, but the next event, I know I'm planning on going to Norwich in May, which is a play event there. First one in East Anglia, so I'm really excited about that. And I'll be going to Revival, which has just been confirmed in Warsaw. I went there last year, fantastic event, and I'll definitely be going for the whole weekend this year. And that's it on events and things like that. Unfortunately, Doncaster's come round too quick, and it's a massive trek from here, from Suffolk all the way up to Doncaster, so maybe I can plan that one sometime in the future. Right, first up we're going to whiz through some of these. I picked up a couple of bundles. I can't remember what games I got off each person, but I know a few of these Game Gear games I got off Steve Sega Gray, an old friend, an old admin on Galaxy Sega many moons ago. We done a bit of a trade. I had some Atari 2600 games that he was interested in. He done me a few Game Gear games. Like I said, this is 2 deals though, because I done that trade with him and then I picked up a really cheap deal of Game Gear games. So we'll just quickly go through those. We've got Echo the Dolphin, Columns, Global Gladiators. I think I might have a few of these, I'm not sure. Wonder Boy, Olympic Gold. There's Sega 4-in-1. I've been told by Paul Murdoch that this is a nightmare to get boxed. One of the hardest. He's going for a full, complete, minty set on the Game Gear. Not sure if I'm going to do that. I'm quite happy just to have the carts, really. Handhelds aren't my thing. I've actually been selling up some of my handhelds to raise funds to get some of the other stuff. But the Game Gear, it's Sega. It's got to go in the wall, isn't it, guys? There's Clacks. I'm waffling shit. Super Monaco GP. Sonic Chaos. Now, I know I've got a box for this, so I'm hoping I can put that straight in there. Devilish and Primal Rage. So they're the Game Gear games, and a few of those, I'd say half a dozen of those were off Steve Sega Gray, and he also traded me this ECW Hardcore Revolution in great condition, all minty, really happy with that. That's another one off the list, guys. I put a post up on Galaxy Sega. I put one up at the beginning of February, and I just recently put another one up. I was down to 11 titles. That knocks it down to 10. And then we don't stop there. Where shall I put that? Let's put that over there, guys. South Park Chef's Love Shack. As you'll notice, guys, some of these games, this is a game that I actually thought I had. And then when I was like double checking, going through all the Dreamcast, this one was missing. Now I know I had it at some point. Not sure where it's gone, but there's Chef's Love Shack. This was another response to that post I put up on Galaxy, Sega and Retro Realm. And that was from Wayne Connors. Absolutely awesome packaging, Wayne. I think I did put a picture up on Instagram and on my Sega Facebook group, just showing how impressed I was with the packaging. That was first rate. For again, it's in mint condition, all complete. We'll put that with ECW. Sticking with the Dreamcast theme, next up is one that I got off eBay. My good friend and Sega brother Pete Coombs, he tipped me off about this one on eBay. He always do that. I've said it before. He sends me like a item number. I'll go and have a look. And that's this one, Spec Ops 2 Amiga Squad. Now there's a story behind this one too. A few months ago, I went into a cash converters here in Ipswich, and they had this on the shelf, and I was convinced I had it. So I left it. It was about £7 or £8, I believe. I didn't get it because I was convinced I had it, and guess what? I didn't have it. By the time I got back into town, it had sold. I was gutted. But no, Pete sent me a Facebook message, giving me the item number, went on there. It had best offer, so I gave a best offer and he accepted. And that was for a £5. So I got Spec Ops 2 for a £5. Not in as good condition as the ones I got off Galaxy, Sega and Retro Realm. It has got hinge damage, but I'm sure I can get a replacement case. I didn't actually check the disc. This has only just arrived, this. Yeah, the disc is pretty mint. It's got its manual. So yeah, chuffed with that. Sticking on the Dreamcast theme. And this was again off Galaxy Sega. I can't remember the chap's name, but I picked up this, and that is Typing of the Dead for the Dreamcast, as I didn't have it. And it's the one title I really want to check out on the keyboard. I did have this on the PC. I can remember years ago. The case is broke, so I'm going to have to get a replacement there. But it's got all the leaflets and gump in there. Again, the disc is in absolutely mint condition. Just need a new jewel case for that, which I'm sure that's going to be easy fix. So yeah, Typing of the Dead. So yeah, sticking with Dreamcast, shall we, or shall we have something else? Let's go with Xbox Original. Like I said in previous videos, I'm just collecting exclusives and a lot of the Sega stuff on the original Xbox. It's not something I'm really focused on. I'll just pick them up if they're cheap or if I think they're a really good price. And I managed to pick up these two. First up is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I lost hours on this game back in the day. It's got no manual. But this was such a cheap price. I'm sure it was only like £8 for these two games. And in there was Shenmue 2. So I haven't got it on the Xbox. It hasn't got the DVD, which I'm a bit gutted about. But it's got its manual. And that will do, £8 for the two. I don't think, I'm no expert on the original Xbox and the collection there, but I was happy to pay £8 for those two. Well chuffed. So that's two more to the original Xbox collection. I need to dig that out because I've not checked it in a while. I need to see what I've got because I really have lost track on that. It's the first two Xbox games I've bought in a while. Next up, we will have a look at Peter Coombs. We've mentioned Peter Coombs. He done me a fantastic deal on some games, so we're going to show you those now. Again, these are going to be Japanese games. I'm going to slaughter the pronunciation, guys. What I'll do is I'll put the title down below. First up, and I've not had a chance to play these yet. First up is this one. It's a Wolf Team game. I really can't remember what it's called. Oh, it's really gone out of my mind. But it looks a good game. I'll put it down below, guys. But this is off Pete Coombs. And again, you know, I want to get the Mega CD exclusives from the US and Japan. Absolutely lovely condition, Pete. His stuff is always minty. But yep, there's that one. It looks good. It looks a bit like a side scroll beat 'em up. Like I said, I know nothing about this game, so it's going to be awesome when I set the Mega CD up to play that. It doesn't stop there, guys. Next up is Barry Arm. Is that how you pronounce it? Barry Arm? Don't sound right, does it? Barry Arm?
Good luck. Dr. Cracker.
Really looking forward to this one. Again, in absolutely fantastic condition, Pete. Bloody awesome. And then another, sticking on the theme of the Japanese exclusive Mega CD, we've got Devastator. Again, another shooter. And again, this looks absolutely fantastic. If I can, I'm going to put some footage up of these guys so you can have a little look-see. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. Oh, what's in there? One has got the little registration cards and the like in there. I can't wait to get the Mega CD set up. Really can't. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. And then another Mega CD or Sega CD, and this one is Hemidal. I think I haven't butchered that pronunciation too much. I can remember this back on the Amiga. I'm sure that was the Amiga I originally played this game. Bit of a point and click adventure type game if I remember rightly. But this is absolutely in glorious condition. Whenever I pick up NTSC games, you're always worried of what the condition's going to be like. I needn't worry when it's off Pete, because this is absolutely fantastic. It's like brand new, this one. It really is. So that's going to sit proud in the Sega wall, Pete. Absolutely awesome as always, dude. Really chuffed with those. And what we got next, guys? I'm going to need another sip of drink. I'm trying to keep my voice going. Something I have forgot to bring up, but I'll mention that in a later video, is some quirky little Sega merchandise that I picked up. That's just sprung into my head, and I know exactly where I've left it and I've forgotten it, so we'll do that next time. Give you something to look forward to. Next up, we're going to go with PC Engine, and I picked up Sidearm Special. As you know, guys, I'm absolutely loving the PC Engine at the moment. It's so fresh and new to me. So many fantastic shooters. This ain't a bad one. It's quite unique. I quite like this, and yeah, I'll give this quite a blast. So I got that off Japanese Alan McCluskey. He does all the events, he's at all the events, got absolutely tons of stuff. Really nice guy as well. So a big shout out for Alan, go and check him out. He's got his own Facebook group, and he does post everything up on Retro Realm and Galaxy Sega and the like. Great price on that, I think it was like 20 quid. And then this one was an eBay purchase, and that is Bloody Wolf, a game I've always wanted to play. I can remember seeing this in the magazines and the like when I was younger, thinking, wow, I so want to play that game. And when I had my original PC Engine back in the day, this was a title I did try and get, and I never did get hold of it. But it's all complete. It's in, I would say, used condition. It's not mint, but it's good enough for me. And the price I paid, I think he done me 40 quid on that. I think that's a really good, solid price for that, because I've seen it go for a lot more. So really happy with that. And we have got, this is a gift, and I'm really chuffed with this. He really didn't need to do this. This is Lee Critchley. He has sent me Dragon Slayer. It's in absolutely glorious condition. It's a super CD. Lee, I've been chatting to Lee a lot just lately, and he said that he's got this CD game. He hasn't got any means of playing it. He must have picked it up in a bundle or something like that. He showed me the pictures, asked me if I wanted it. I said yes. He sent it to me for absolutely nothing. It's an RPG, so it's going to be a tricky one to play, but it's just nice to have in the set. He showed me this. It's got a lovely little map in it, as a lot of these RPG games do. The manual is all there in absolutely glorious condition. Really pleased with that. Thanks so much, Lee. Really appreciate you sending me that. Awesome, mate. It's going to sit proud in the old PC Engine collection. Absolutely over the moon. I love it. You guys sending me this stuff, it's amazing. It really does cheer me up. Oh, but what goes around comes around. The community on Retro Realm and Galaxy Sega, people just are helping each other out all the time. I'm always seeing posts where people are needing games or manuals, advice, and you just see so many kind gestures on there. It's unbelievable. Gobsmacks me every time. What an awesome community we've got. Really is great. Oh, really fantastic. So what are we going to do next, guys? Just having a little scout around. Talking about generous people. And Anthony Webber, my admin, or one of the admin on Retro Realm, on the same team. He sent me a few bits and pieces. He sent me some PlayStation games, which he said, you know, Scott, I know you haven't got PlayStation, trade them in. I traded them for hopefully a game that's going to turn up real soon. But he also sent me some Sega, and he sent me Crash Test Dummies. I didn't know he was sending me these. I really didn't. I told him off. I said, Anne, what are you doing sending me all this stuff? But he sent me Crash Dummies, the incredible Crash Dummies. Remember, my brother loved this. It was after my time, really. But my brother, who's a few years younger than me, I remember him absolutely loving the toys and the cartoon to this. I have got this in the collection, but mine's not as in good condition as this. This really is in glorious condition. I'm sure mine has cover damage. It might be faded. I need to check. But this is in great condition. It's got a little mark on the manual, but apart from that, brilliant. So I shall swap the bits and pieces about and then flip the other. So that's brilliant. And then again, Lone in the Dark, Jack is back for the Sega Saturn. In really nice condition for a Saturn game. There is a bit of ruffling to the manual. Don't know if you can see that. But yeah, absolutely glorious condition for a Saturn game. Usually they're all gone on the spine, but no, this is pretty solid. And again, I think I do have this, but I think this is in better condition than mine. So again, I will swap it about. Thank you, Anne. Oh my God, you guys, it's unbelievable. Awesome, really appreciate it. And the response I've had to my Dreamcast posts has been absolutely fantastic. I've been chatting to loads of people, and people are really going out of their way to help me finish my first PAL set, and it's looking like it's going to be the Dreamcast, guys. So really buzzing, really excited, and there'll be more news on that really soon. Going back, let's see what else we've got. Oh yes, who is it? Dean Norman. Turns out Dean Norman is a local lad. I met him one night after work. He responded to again a Facebook message, and this was I put it up in Retro Realm, and I was struggling with the PC Engine pad. The 2-button pad I was finding was making this hand really ache, and because I'm playing shooters and playing with it probably longer than I should do, and because of my old age, I was getting shooting pains in this hand, and it was getting really uncomfortable. So I put a post out there saying, has anyone got a 6-button pad, a bigger pad that I can use? And I got a great response again, and Dean Norman said, I've got one. He done me an absolutely fantastic price. Turns out he lives local, and we'd done a deal many moons ago. So I met up with Dean, and he's sold me this. And that is the Avenue Pad 6 buttons, and oh, the relief. This is just so much better than the standard 2-3 button pad. This is absolutely fantastic. Really getting on with this. I can play for an awful lot longer. I've had no pain, so that's absolutely brilliant. And that doesn't stop there. Again, people's kindness. He brought along a multi-tap, which is in this bubble wrap here. He charged me 25 quid for the pad, and he said, would I have any use for a multi-tap? I said, possibly. I'll probably have a 2-player on a couple of games. And he gave me this for free. He said, take it. He says, I know you're a collector, and you've got the passion for collecting and gaming. And he said, please take that free of charge. Dean, that is absolutely fantastic, mate. Again, people's kindness, it's brilliant. But what goes around comes around, guys. You know, we all do brilliant deals for people, and you know, I'll always return the favour. That is brilliant, mate. Really chuffed with that. I'm going to put that back up there. I keep looking at my watch because I'm real curious of time. I'm having problems with editing and the like on my iPad. It's all to do with the memory. So I have real pressure in trying to keep these videos short just for now. I'm looking to invest in a new laptop, a Mac, something that so I can get more videos going at once, because at the moment I'm literally doing one video at a time, then working on the next video. There's been no forgotten classics because I had a major problem with my iPad, and I've lost all of the work I was working on. I know I should have saved it. I thought it had uploaded to the cloud, it hadn't. So I've lost all that. So I'll be starting from scratch again. I haven't forgotten about the forgotten classics. They will return. It's just now getting back into the swing of it, and I really need to get some type of setup where I can work on many videos at once and keep stuff, you know. It's really challenging on an iPad, because this has got 32 gigs and that's it. And I'm finding that when I do a longish video, there's lots of editing, lots of stuff I want to do to it, and it just zaps the memory. So I'm working on that, guys. We're getting there slowly. Right, back to the last few of the pickups. This was off Pete Armour on a retro tip. This is a bit of a cull again of some of his stuff, and he said, Scott, is there any of this you're interested in? Of course there was. Pete has always got some fantastic stuff that I want, and here we go. It's a right mixture, this. First up, we've got Operation Wolf on the PC Engine. Wow, what a conversion this is. An absolutely glorious condition. This really is. I was always really happy with the Master System version of this. I always thought that was the best version, but I think the PC Engine tops it. Yeah, you can't play with a light gun, but wow, what a fantastic, fantastic conversion of this game, and on the PC Engine. Wow, it's bloody awesome. So again, really chuffed with that. Pete done me a fantastic price on that. And then next up, we've got this one. I don't know the Japanese name even, but Shadow Blasters. Now it's got the Genesis manual in there, and it's also got the Japanese manual. It's in fantastic condition. Again, I'm going to show some footage of that. Wow, absolutely awesome, Pete. A fun little game as well. I'd never played this game. I gave it a blast a couple of weekends back. Absolutely fantastic, and it's in good condition, really nice condition. So really happy with that. And then we move back on to Dreamcast. And first up, we've got Twinkle Star Sprites. A fantastic game that's really dogged by the slowdown. So a real shame that, but an exclusive that I really wanted to add to the collection. And then we've got one that I've been wanting for a while, guys, and boy does this get tough, and that's Mars Matrix. Again, in fantastic condition. This one's even got the spine card in there. Yep, absolutely awesome, Pete. And then we've got Chaos Field. What a bizarre shooter this is. It's like an epic boss battle. Each stage you're just fighting a gigantic craft, spaceship, mech. And yeah, it's really bizarre. I couldn't quite get my head around it. I need to give it a bit more of a play. I've only briefly played this one. But yeah, what a bizarre game. Check it out, guys. Check it out. Chaos Field. And then we've got Siveria or Siveria. Again, I'll put the name down below, guys. As I slaughter it again, another bullet hell shooter in fantastic condition again, and also has the spine card in there. This quite a blast. I quite like the detail on it. It's real miniature. I really like that. Yeah, it really works. And then finally off Pete, I got Ganryu or Ganryo. Rush On Games release done by Visco, Josh Prod. Again, originally an SNK game, I believe. Been re-released on the Dreamcast. Solid little sort of hack and slash action platformer. Yeah, this is a good game. I've played this quite a bit. It gets challenging. The only annoying thing I found was the enemies. They respawn. You clear a screen and boom, if you don't move quick, they all come back. And I also found that where they appear, they just appear on the screen. Sometimes you're running and they just appear right in front of you, or when you're jumping, which can be annoying. But a great game. Looks really, fantastic visuals on it. And yeah, it's a solid game. It's got like a claw, like winch sort of weapon that you can use to grab hold of things and swing around, and also use as an attack, which is a nice little touch. But yeah, definitely worth checking out the Rush On Games website, guys, and pick this up. And yeah, they're the games off Pete. Absolutely done me a fantastic deal, as Pete always does. Really, really chuffed to put them in the Sega wall, Pete. Thanks so much, mate. Really, really chuffed sick with them. Absolutely fantastic. What an awesome mixture of games to share with you guys. And that leads me on to the final pickup. This arrived literally a couple of days ago. I never thought I was going to get one of these in the collection. It's going to be another project. I've still got a not even started project on the Amstrad Mega PC, but we will get there, guys. This one I'm going to be sending off to a close friend. Watch this space. I'm going to get his expertise on it. And that is the Multi-Mega. The Sega Multi-Mega, or known as the CDX, I believe, in the US. Now, this comes with a power supply. I've ordered the lead because I actually don't have a Mega Drive 2 lead, TV lead. I thought I did, but I couldn't locate it, so I've ordered a new one of those, SCART one. It's in really good condition. It's got a little dent on the corner, but apart from that, the door is a bit sticky as well, which that needs sorting out. But it doesn't, the laser's not working, guys. It's not spinning the discs. I've not checked it out myself. This is just what Paul has told me. Paul Mattock off all the groups. He's always on Facebook. Quite a big seller. Sells loads of stuff. He done me a fantastic price on this. He held it for me for a few days as well while I could get the money for him. Because he literally, I just paid Pete on a load of them Dreamcast games. And then all of a sudden, boom, this appeared. Right when I just pinged the money, and I was like, oh, can you believe it? He had it up for 150 quid, I think it was. Which, guys, these are going for absolutely crazy money. I've seen them hit like £300 unboxed. And they've gone up so much in the last 18 months or so. But yeah, this is in fantastic, and it just looks so cool. I really do want to get it set up. I'm going to send this off to my good mate Jay Birch, and hopefully he's going to fix this up for me. We'll put a new laser in it. I'm sure he'll want to change the capacitors and what have you. I'll get him to work his magic on it. He'll use his magic touch and he'll get this back up and running. I'm sure he will. And I'm mega excited, guys. I really can't wait to play this. My God, that is fantastic. I never thought I was going to get one. Multi-mega. I'm going to sit that there, guys. I've made it for a video. I really wanted to get a video up. It's been way too long. I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. The next one won't be far off. I've got some real exciting news to share with you and some really tasty pickups coming up. Until the next time, goodbye.